Hey there, Aries. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you for the third week of August 2025. Keep in mind, Pisces, Aries. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. Keep in mind, Aries, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, you can visit my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. All right, Aries. Aries. I did not mean to say Pisces a second ago. This is an Aries reading. But like I said, Pisces came out. So maybe you have strong Pisces placements. Maybe you're a Pisces cusper. Maybe you are dealing with a Pisces. Yeah, that did come out. Aries. As always, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say it's you, it could be the person you're dealing with, and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. I'm going to do a general energy check-in today. What is it that the person who is on Aries' mind is feeling as far as energy goes? What are their feelings for Aries? We've got the Page of Swords. Okay, so their energy is the Page of Swords. So they're very curious about you right now. And whatever it is that they're curious about has to do with coming in from out in the cold. Now, I'm doing this on the heels of having just finished a layered spread for you that was posted yesterday. So whoever this is showing up as not being in your life right now, but it looks like so they're either coming in from out in the cold right now or they want to. But whoever this is curious about you. So whoever this is may be trying to gain some sort of knowledge about you. They may be asking questions to other people about you, or maybe even looking at your online stuff if you got anything, or if you live in the same area, maybe they have, been checking up on you. Page of Swords. Can we get the story on the Page of Swords, please? We've got the Two of Swords, whoever this is, okay, and the King of Cups. Ooh, okay, so this person has a lot of love for you, Aries. They're trying to, okay, we've got okay, what do we have here? Okay, so what I was seeing yesterday and is showing up again today. So if this resonates with you at all, Aries, and you didn't watch yesterday's reading, you might want to go check that out. What I'm seeing here is that this person is curious about you, and there was something that they are coming to terms with regard to something that had been done where they really did something terrible to you, is what we saw the scythe and the snake, okay? Whoever this was either engaged in something directly that was terrible against you, or they were indirectly involved in something where you were injured in some way, whether it be emotionally, psychologically, or even physically. Something had been done to you, and it looks like this person was involved. Now, whoever this is starting to realize something, and it has something to do with how you handled the situation. Like, they were impressed by how, now looking back on things, how mature you had handled that situation. And they're starting to show up with having a certain level of love, compassion, empathy, and emotional maturity moving forward. Now, it does look like whoever this is may have gotten themselves caught up in another connection. And this other connection doesn't look like it's going very well right now either, probably for the same reasons why things didn't go well between you and whoever this was. Okay, so let's just have compassion for whoever that is. Now, it looks like they feel like there's a difficult decision coming up ahead because of the fact that they do feel like there's unfinished business and they don't know what to do in order to actually end this other connection. Oh, and I say that because I see the moon here. I'm getting here that they are trying to find the strength to actually end this, but if they do end this, it's going to be a painful ending. Betrayal is what I am seeing here. And so this puts them at a crossroads, and they don't know how to actually navigate through this situation and walk away unscathed. And I don't know that they will walk away unscathed. They may have their karma coming in for them. What is the situation on this person's energy? We've got they're hoping and praying and wishing for you back. Whoever, I was getting that very strongly yesterday. They are trying to go single, but like I said, whoever this is does have somebody very strongly in their energy right now. But that's what I was seeing yesterday too. So if you, like I said, if this resonates, go check that out if you didn't already watch it. There are synchronicities between what had occurred in the relationship with you and what is now occurring in this current relationship. And it looks like whoever this is who's showing up as the King of Cups right now may have issues with weaponizing their alleged generosity in relationships against their partners. Almost like they become very tyrannical about it. Like for a lot of you, I was seeing that there's somebody who has taken on the role of provider, but they also see that as a reason to rule over their partner in a way that is kind of degrading almost. And if you went through that, then that's what this other person is going through as well. And this person is completely foggy to this. They don't realize that that's what they're doing. All right. So what is your energy in this connection, in this situation? What is Aries energy here? What is the energy of Aries? 3 of Cups. It looks like you're willing to try and make amends with whoever this is. We've got the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Gee, you really want to reunite with whoever this is. I mean, I know that some of you are going to come at me in the comments and say you're not interested. Well, maybe this isn't your reading then, because whoever it is that I'm connecting to wants to try and make amends with whoever this is. That's what it looks like. Okay, can we get the story on this 3 of Cups, please? We've got the World in reverse. There is unfinished business here between you and whoever this is. There is something that needs to be rectified here. This person hurt you in some way. There's something that needs to be changed here. It doesn't look like there's something to do with unrequited love. There was a lot of conflict between you and whoever this was. And okay. Whoever this is, it does look like there's a very high potential for a third party situation right now. It looks like you are willing to try and, for some of you, you may be relocating closer to where they live. I don't know. I see the 4 of Wands. That does have to do with house and home. It can be a reunion. And we do see the 3 of Cups, so that could be we see celebration, reunion. I mean, those 2 cards really do support each other, really. I'm seeing that there is unfinished business. I'm not seeing very strongly, though, Aries, that you're willing to... That's why it was like, immediately I got that response, like, Spirit was saying, like, not so fast. Like, I don't know that Aries actually wants to be with this person. But it looks like you would be willing to try and make something work. There is some sort of unfinished business here, and it has to do with some sort of injustice that had occurred against you, okay? Now, it does look like there is, whatever this is going to cause some sort of chaos and conflict with this person and whoever it is that they have in their energy, whether they come towards you as single or not, they still have somebody else who they've had in their energy for a lot of you. And it looks like they're going to let go of whoever this is and create some sort of painful betrayal is what it's going to feel like to the other person, okay? Because it may happen suddenly. And it's showing up here, though, Aries, that whoever this is, yeah, that's what it is. That is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so whoever this person is trying to remove the wedge that they feel came between the 2 of you. But in doing so, this creates jealousy and conflict and betrayal towards this other person. And yes, this person's character should matter to you moving forward. What is the situation? I get comments like that. Why should I care about what the other person is? Yeah, you should care about what the person who you're potentially connecting with is doing to other people. That should matter to you. Because they're probably going to do it to you too. All right, what is the situation here? History. There is something about the history, something about you do, okay, so it does look like the two of you do have love for each other. There is something about your history, though, that needs to be taken care of here. We do see obsession. Okay. So either you're obsessed with rectifying something to do with something that had happened in your history, and it might be that. For some of you, you may be a little in your heads about this, because it's not showing up that you're wanting to come together in this, like, I'm almost getting that whoever this is wants you, but there's this level of unrequited love because of the fact that even though you do feel something for this person, there's something that happened in your history that's unfinished here. This person did something to you, is what I got in yesterday's reading. So what is this person's, how does this person view Aries? What is this person's perception of Aries? What is this person's perception of Aries? We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm not saying anything yet. Can I get the story on this Four of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Oh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Lovers in reverse. This person sees you as having embarked on a new journey that had failed for you. This is what they're saying to me. You embarked on a new journey that had failed for you, and for some of you, you may have gotten yourself caught up in another trap after whoever this was after you were done with whoever this was, okay? Like there was some sort of opportunity that failed for you. And and whatever it was is showing up that they are seeing that you were in a they may know something about a connection. That's why we've got this Page of Swords. This person you may have mutual people who are talking to them. I don't know if you have mutual friends, maybe family members, I don't know, or maybe they just know this, maybe they know based on posts you've made online. I don't know, but whoever this is seems to know something about your life outside of them. And it looks almost like this person sees that the two of you have experienced something similar in each other's absence. I'm getting that whoever this is moved on to somebody else and they were unhappy. This person is telling me that they see you as having been very saddened and disappointed by another connection where things fell through for you and you ended up separating. I don't know if this is going to be everybody's energy or everybody's reading, but that is what I'm seeing here. And whoever this is also saying that they see you as somebody who tried to make something work legitimately with that Six of Pentacles. Or maybe there was a lack of equal give and take in another connection. What is the situation on this Four of Pentacles in reverse? We've got, so this person sees you as being somebody who is in a state of survival as well, after having tried to connect with another romantic partner. And they know this for some of you because they've been plugged in and watching you online, okay? So what is this person's behavior and actions towards Aries? All right. What is this person's behavior and actions towards Aries? We've got the Queen of Cups. Maybe dealing with a Cancer or somebody with strong Cancer placements. We do, okay, actually, we've got both the King and Queen of Cups showing up here, both in the upright. This person's behavior and actions is to come in and show you a certain level of love and compassion that for a lot of you, this person hurt you really badly. This person did something to you that hurt you really, really badly. I can actually feel it right now. And the reason why I'm feeling it so much is because the Ten of Swords has been accompanied by the Queen of Cups, meaning that there's something that this person there is something that has come to light, and that did show up yesterday. That there was a certain level of despair that whoever this was is feeling right now because of something that was done against you, that they were involved with. Okay. I was also getting, though, that they are still cloudy on certain behaviors that exist with them. I'm just talking about something specific that really, really hurt and betrayed you. Can we get more on this Queen of Cups, please? Can we get the story on the Queen of Cups, please, for Aries? We've got the Page of Swords. There we go, Page of Swords. This person is they're curious. Somebody's watching you. There was the online card that we saw too. And the King of Wands in reverse. Whoever this is telling me right now that they have been watching you. They've gained some sort of information about something that you had gone through in another connection where you may have been hurt by somebody else. And they're feeling badly now about having done something to you. Whoever this is telling me right now that they know something about you that makes them feel badly or feel love and compassion for you because you got yourself involved with somebody who was maybe a little bit on the grandiose narcissistic side, but the King of Wands in reverse ultimately often represents infidelity. So you may have gotten yourself connected to somebody else who had fidelity issues, or it just wasn't a good partnership, period. And whoever this is knows something about this somehow. We've got the Page of Cups, and it looks like through the internet, to be honest. Potentially. I mean, I know not everybody has an online presence. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, there we go. Exactly how I was reading. I don't always read the Two of Wands that way, but that is how I'm reading it right now, because that's kind of what it's looking like. Some sort of failed opportunity. You moved in a new direction and it all failed. It fell through, and it looks like you are dealing with an energy that's been quite resistant to you and very this could be this person too. I'm getting very strongly that the two of you kind of had similar experiences after you had left each other, and that's part of the reason why this person is viewing you very differently now, is because they've had a new experience with somebody who they are feeling it has been they feel like this person has been a little bit on the inferior side as to what it was. Like this person was inferior with regard to what they bring to the table in comparison to you. But yeah, I'm seeing that there's been emotional dysregulation, and they are going to, it looks like they are showing some level of compassion for something that has occurred here against you. So, and it looks like they not only the other relationship, but I think this person is feeling something about something they had done to you as well. What is the situation? It is. Okay, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the. So the Twin Flames card is coming out. Mirrored souls. I'm telling you, you and this person are having a similar situation outside of this connection. So it's almost like when you do, I'm seeing that there's unfinished business and there is something about your history that needs to be rectified before your love connection can be restored if you want that. I don't know if you want that. It does look though that this person may have issues with power and control dynamics. It's happening today, according to Spirit. This person's trying to run from somebody else, by the way. So maybe it was showing up in yesterday's reading, and I was reading it that way, that maybe you had run from a connection where you felt like you were being oppressed. Well, this person is trying to run now, is what I'm getting. And that's why there's going to be some level of empathy that this person is going to start showing towards you and your plight because they're going through something similar. All right, what is the obstacle here? What is the obstacle here for Aries? We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups. So there's a very high, you love each other. It's showing up that you do have love for each other, but there's a high potential that it could fall flat because there's codependency issues, okay? Can we get, this person wants to take care of you. They want to take care of you, but there's a big, is it worth the trade? What are you trading off in order for this person to take care of you is the question. Is it worth it? Because I don't know. I think you may have been through that with this person before. There we go. Six of Cups in reverse. Staying stuck in the past. And whatever this is throws you right off balance, by the way. So you, like I said yesterday, if you watch that reading, it's showing up that their current person or the person they're trying to separate from right now was in the Queen of Swords in reverse energy. It's same as the Temperance in reverse. So you're in very high, yep, there we go. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person wants to be the King of Pentacles in the upright while you remain the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, meaning you are always going to be, this person gains, it's almost like, I almost feel like it's been and I'm not trying to knock any masculines watching this. It seems to be the conditioned role that the heroic male takes on. I'm going to take care of you. But unfortunately, the feminine now, and I'm not saying that that's always the way it is. Sometimes it's the feminine who takes on that role. But whoever it is that takes on the role of caretaker and I've been in that role, by the way. I've been both the recipient and the provider. And whoever it is that's living under the provider always feels like they've been destabilized in some way. And it manifests not only materially, but it's a destabilization of emotions and psychology too. Psychological and emotional destabilization. You're at very high risk of wanting to run from this connection again, by the way. It's going to be very, very passionate, but there is going to be a lack of emotional availability, and it looks like this person wants to rule over you. You do love each other. Can we get the situation on this? Yeah, you're going to want to leave. You're going to want to escape. This is going to be, you're going to want to get away. You're going to become obsessed with getting away from this person. Because they're going to trigger you. The Temperance in reverse, trigger. This person is going to trigger you. If we don't figure out it looks like there's some level of hope here. There's some sort of unfinished business here between you and whoever this is. What is in the unseen position? What is in the hidden position for Aries? We've got the Fool. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you are going to embark on a new beginning. You're going to potentially take a risk to repeat a cycle here. Can we get the story on the Fool here? We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there you go. You're going to be destabilized. You're going to be dependent on this person. after you return back to them, and it's going to end up, you're not being, okay, that's what Spirit's saying. There's something here that you're not facing the truth about what it is that causes you to feel like your relationship has just gone stagnant. But it's like once the relationship goes into this direction, it's almost like you start to resist it, and it causes a lot of emotional dysregulation. And this is what happened the first time around, and there's a very high potential that you're repeating this again, okay? So can we get the situation on this? Yeah, you're going to feel trapped. This is entrapment due to desire. The two of you have, like I said, there was a high level of passion. I wasn't seeing a lot of emotion, though, with that Knight of Cups in reverse, lack of romance. Yeah, so you're going to want to you're going to end up wanting to protect yourself from this. You're at very high risk of, if you ran the first time, you're going to potentially run again. What is the advice? What is the advice for Aries? We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so unless the two of you figure out and try to actually work on the relationship, you're going to feel like this is hopeless and you're going to want to give up, and out jumps the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm taking that as confirmation that you both have work to do on yourselves here. I am getting that somebody's not being honest. There has been, there has been an awakening of some sort, or this person wants to resurrect something. They want a return, but you're returning to choppy waters. You are going to potentially repeat a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and this has a very high risk of failure. High risk of failure here because it does look like something needs to be worked out here, though. It just looks like if you take this to the level of commitment right away, you're at high risk of repeating the past, okay? You're going to end up wanting to throw this person away. Whoever this is may be dishonest also about what's going on in their life, and that they're actually walking away from somebody else in order to get together with you. But it does look like you are at very high risk of feeling trapped by this connection. What is the outcome here for Aries? Outcome for Aries. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so based on the current energies, this person showing up as the Emperor. Based on the current energies, you are going to make a difficult choice. Let's see, what is this choice? And this could be you showing up as the Emperor. I mean, it is your major arcana. Strength. You're going to resist this. You may know. Okay, so some of you are going to potentially go for this because whatever it is that this person brings to the table is enticing to you. It is showing up that you're at high risk of getting yourself trapped, feeling burdened by whatever this is, and it's going to feel stagnant. You're not being realistic here, Spirit is saying, about what it is about this person's energy that caused you to feel like things had gone stagnant, okay? There's something that's lacking here for you. And I just, honestly, in my mind's eye, yesterday's reading, one of the cards that came out was spiritual work. It was almost like there was a lack of spiritual connection in this connection. That could be the problem, okay? You may be lacking a spiritual connection with this person. It might be too rooted in the 3D for you. Okay, so we've got the soul moving. You're going to move to, okay, so here's what I've got, okay? Some of you are actually going to relocate and maybe even try to make things work by moving in with whoever this is because you feel like it's going to bring you some level of happiness. It's showing up here that this is a gamble for you, okay? We do see the Two of Swords in reverse. It looks like you may want to try and make this work. Others of you may want to not make this work. It does look like you have unfinished business, regardless of whether you choose to go in the romantic direction or not, because this person did you dirty in some way, and you deserve your justice for that. So anyways, Aries, that is your reading for the third week of August 2025. Thank you so much for your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.